Yeah, hi, this is John with Remodeling Wizards of Maryland, and I'm here today to look at this deck. The homeowner had asked me to come out to see if we can salvage the deck frame and actually resurface the deck. You can take a quick look here. It's an all wood, pressure treated wood deck. I understand it's been here for about 20 years. Let me scoot down here a little bit. You'll notice that some of the deck boards are just really totally rotten, so certainly they all need to go. Here are the things that I'm looking at. I'm going to start here with the steps, and as I walk down these steps, I can even notice on my feet that some of the rise of the stairs is different from one to the other. Like this one up top here is really way too high. I measured it earlier. It's about 8.5 inches tall. The one under it here is about 8 inches tall. Both of them are actually too high. So typically when we resurface a deck, we do actually replace all the framing under the stairs. One of the reasons is we want to make sure that you have the rise correctly done, but also something like this, you see right here, there's no overhang here. You're supposed to have a nose on every one of the stairs that sits out about 1 inch. The other thing is there's a stringer here under the deck, under the stairs that holds this together. When you go to composite, this stringer's from here to here. It's about 24 inches away. With composite, you really need to have those stringers about every 12 inches. So when it comes to the stairs, my recommendation would be to tear them down totally and replace the stairs. Let's take a look underneath the deck to see the condition here. When I go underneath the deck, first thing I want to look at is the post. There are 6x6 posts, which is a good idea. This one here, you notice it's got a split. The reason why it's split was that these bolts were put right on top of each other. So it just basically opens up a way for the wood for a split to actually travel down in a straight line. These bolts would have been better if they were put one on one end and one on the other in a diagonal. The beam itself looks like it's in good shape. It's a double 2x10. That's good. That's good. So that's basically salvageable. The overhang on this side is less than 2 feet, and that's good. These are 2x8s. They span about 9 feet, which is good. One of the things that I would change here is these joist hangers. These joist hangers are really built for 2x4s. These are actually 2x8s, so it should be new joist hangers that are taller. So I definitely would replace the joist hangers. I also would add another bolt to each one of these empty spaces between the floor joists. The floor joists are at 16-inch on center. So from here to here, we have 16 inches, and that's good, and that meets code. So anyway, just to get to the point here, I think this deck is salvageable. It could be resurfaced. I definitely would replace this center post. I would probably replace the post on the end. I would put the right hangers against the house, add a few ledger bolts, and other than that, I think we're in pretty good shape. I would also put some bracing out here just to give it a little more structure. So what I would do is put a brace from here down on a diagonal to the post, and do that on each one of the posts. But to make the long story short, I do think this is salvageable, and I think we can make it work and resurface this deck. Thanks for listening.